Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. Let's get right into it. Why strangers know certain things about you they shouldn't, and oddly say personal things out of the blue to you. Let's get right into it. Why do strangers know certain things about you they shouldn't? Is your phone tapped? Is your house tapped? Are they listening to you through your technology? Are you dealing with any appliances that may be bugged? Well, I've got the answer for you today. Not to say that those things do not happen. Those things happen from time to time to certain individuals. They've made their account of it, found the cameras and found the equipment. There are some cases, I'm not discounting those. There are some times when those things happen. But why would you be bugged? Why would someone be after you? Why would someone be interested in you living your normal everyday life? Why would someone be that caught up on you? And we're about to get into it. Now, like I said, those things do happen, but you have to ask yourself, why would someone possibly be bugging you or have that type of interest in you? Now, there's some interest in you. I'm not discounting that. People will follow others. People will stalk others and harass others. People will show up at the same places as you. All right. People will take down your routine. They'll watch what you do, where you do, how you do. They'll go places that you go. Make sure they're there at the same time as you to try to get your attention and get in your head and cause you to be stressed and angry. They want you to feel some type of way about them. And they also want to be a part of your experience. But the one thing about it that you have to really understand is that they are using a different type of black magic. All right. They're using a different type of black magic. And when you are around people that you don't even know, all right, people that you've never even met, people that you're seeing for the first time in your life, and they're saying things to you that you were just doing before you left your home. They're saying things to you that you were thinking about in your vehicle before you stepped out of the car. They know certain things about you that they just shouldn't. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit more in depth about that. It's just, these are the things that people will say that makes you feel like you're being gaslit. All right, maybe you're at your job, maybe you're going out to eat somewhere, maybe you're standing in line ringing something up, and you hear someone having what you think to be is a random conversation. But they're not just having this conversation. They're not just talking to each other. They're not just saying it so they can hear it. They're saying it so everybody can hear it. And sometimes there are people that they say things so everyone can hear it. All right, there are some people that just feel like they're that important, or they want to be that important. And maybe there's some important people around, and they want everybody to notice them in the conversation that they're having. They're alive, they're there, they're breathing. Look at me. I understand all that. It's vanity, but hey, some people, maybe they're trying to, maybe it's someone that they like in line. Maybe they're trying to impress somebody's spirit out there. All right, they're trying to impress their impression on someone. All right, by pressing themselves upon them. All right, through the form of conversation. They're trying to impress you with their convo. All right, but there are some cases where it's just like, yo, that's too real to be a coincidence. That is too good to not be true. It's too good to be true for that to be a coincidence. And we all know that there are no coincidences in this universe. But for some people to just be spot on. And I know there are some of us, if not most of us, if not all of us, who have experienced this, where somebody pretty much, they know what you did or what you do down to a T. And they're sitting there talking about you to you. And it's like this random person you never met, you don't know them, and you start to think like, okay, this person is letting me know that they're watching me. This person is letting me know that I am being targeted by them. This person could possibly be gang stalking me. But one of the things you have to realize is that these people who say things to you about your everyday life, people who are able to have a conversation randomly, you don't know them, you think they don't know you, you never met them before, as far as you're concerned, they never met you, and they're having a conversation right like a few feet away from you about you, talking about things you do, and you start to question yourself, and you really start to ask yourself like, yo, are you messing with me? Are you doing something to try to raise fear in me? Are you trying to make me feel paranoid? You know, not that you're afraid, but it's just like it makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up. It's like, yo, how does this person know this? Where are they getting this information from? That's what I always thought. I'm like, yo, where in the world is this person getting this information from? And at times, it makes you think that, yo, this makes you think that people got a camera in your room. That's what I used to think, staying in certain rooms and staying in certain places. I'm like, yo, I'm like, yo, is there a camera in my room or something? When I would rent and things like that, I thought because it's their place, it's their space. I'm like, yo, they got a camera in my room or something. And it makes you think that the way people are able to monitor you like that, they're actually not only monitoring your spirit, but monitoring you, watching you, taking note of the things you do inside your place. And it makes you feel like that. It makes you feel like you're being watched from the inside, on the outside. But also, I want to say this. They do have their cameras outside, and there are just cameras someplace, period, where people are monitoring you, and they may keep a little extra watch on you, and they'll do that as well if they're that interested in you, if they are stalking you, and if you are on their radar some kind of way. They'll let you know that you're being watched. All right, maybe you stay at a place, you go to the store, and the person who owns that place is walking outside as soon as you're going to the store or something. Or maybe this person's coming back from the store when you go to the store. They watch you to figure out your routines. They watch you to know when you do something. And there are people in offices, people who own places, they are using cameras to watch you and to get to where you're trying to go before you and make it seem like they're all knowing and omnipresent and they're everywhere you are. There are people that do those kinds of things to add pressure on you, to annoy you, to try to bug you and stress you out and things, and to try to make you feel like you never have a moment to yourself. There are people that do that, and it's it's a rough experience to have to go through. You just want a moment of peace without someone being all up in your face. And it's not like people can't go to the store at the same time. It's not like people can't be outside at the same time. But know, you know when certain things are happening and when certain things are taking place. It's just that you know. All right. And it's like they're making their schedule intertwine with your schedule. And this is why it seems like they're always popping up in your reality. But you want to ask yourself, it's like, how, and I know you've asked yourself this, how does this person have all this type of time? How does this person have all this type of information? How does this person have all the abilities? Like, what do they know? And that's the main, because you know you're smart, and by being able to have intuition and tell what they're up to, you can tell that they're smart, but they ain't that smart. That's one thing you're able to tell. You're able to tell that they're very intelligent. You're not taking anything away from them as far as that, but you are also aware of the fact that they're just not that smart. They're just not that smart. But they're strangers, and they're knowing certain things about you they shouldn't, and oddly saying personal things out of the blue to you that have to do with your life, things that you just got done doing. You were chopping up some vegetables, and here they come. Whether they can smell it on your hands. All right, there's some, ladies got a stronger sense of smell than men. Maybe they could smell it on your fingers. Who knows? But it's like, for these things to keep happening, it's like, yo, you're doing something, you leave, you go someplace, people are able to talk about it. And it happens at random times. And it's like, yo, man, it makes you think, and it just you have to just like let it go, kind of thing. Because if you waste too much time trying to process it or think about it, it could possibly, take too much time from you, and you don't want to put too much time and effort into that. But your mind, without you even realizing it, will just start to logically make sense of things, and you start to think, and you start to put things together because you notice patterns. You realize, like, okay, every time I do this, this happens. Every time this, that happens. And you start to put things together. You start to take note of things, make note of things, and realize that, yo, these people are demonic. And not only are they demonic, but they have spirits on them. That's how they're able to do that. When people are able to pin, like, down to a science, down to the exact thing that you were doing, talk about what you were doing, say certain things that they shouldn't know. Were you inside with me? And that's what will make you feel like, yo, this person has a camera in my place or something. Or my place is bugged. Maybe my phone, maybe my smart TV, maybe my laptop. It's something that is allowing this person to gain information on me. And it makes you just question your reality, because you're like, yo, I don't know how they're doing it, but they're doing it through spirits. All right, these people are doing it through spirits that they have on them. All right, and there are entities. All right, there are entities in this world, entities and things that you cannot see. But just because you cannot see it, it doesn't mean it's not real. And these entities are coming after you. All right, they want to stress you out and piss you off because you are a good person and because you are a chosen one. They want to come after the people who have a righteous spirit. They want to come after people who do good. They want to come after people whose mind is on the right side of things, whose heart is on the right side of things. They feed off stressing you out. They feed off of making your life miserable. They feed off making you hate them. Even when you hate them and you don't like them, they feed off of that. And this is why this is why I always say in my videos to not get upset over these things, and it's not easy. It takes time. All right, you pretty much have to master yourself, and that's what they're forcing you to do. All right, when you are consciously aware that these things are happening, you're going to want a change, because peace is the way. Love is the way. Success is the way. There's a time for everything. There's a time to love, a time to hate, but you don't want to spend all your time hating because of haters. And interdimensional you have interdimensional demonic aliens. All right, they're demons and they're aliens. All right, they're able to time travel. They're able to travel through time and space. It sounds wild and it sounds crazy, but they got some movies on this kind of stuff. Where did they get the ideas from to make these movies? All right, it's they're just creative. That's just a story. Well, how come that storyline is also somebody's life? How come that storyline are things that are happening to people in real life? They may not know it's a demonic alien creature. They may not know it's that, but these entities are time warping. All right, they're opening up realities, and they're bending space and time, and they're overlapping certain your universe with their universe, and they're able to try to inhabit, they're able to inhabit other spirits. I mean, other people's bodies, and take over their body and their spirit. All right, they're able to possess people, and that's why, that's why they're possessed, and that's why you'll find yourself saying that. You'll be like, yo, this person is possessed. And the thing is, they are possessed. They actually have demons on them, and it's the demons on them that are able to pick up on this information, because they're able to watch you. They're able to watch you through portals. They're able to watch you through other people. All right, they want to be able to they want to be able to monitor you, and the way that they could do it is through others. All right, they will monitor you through other people. All right, they'll monitor you through those people who are having those conversations about you, and you're wondering why. It's like, yo, is this person gaslighting me? Is it something this person knows that they don't? That person is just a vessel. That person is being used by, that it sounds crazy. All right, but this person is being used by aliens. All right, and the person is being used by demons. All right, and the reason why they're able to do what they could do is because they're demonic aliens. And it sounds crazy. I know it does, but it's not crazy, and I know you all know it's not. All right, there are aliens out here that are demons. All right, there are some people who even know, like, that's not an alien, that's a demon. They show you all these aliens and stuff like that. Some of those things are demons, if not all of them. We come in peace. Some of those things do come in peace. Like when you see that movie with the little characters with the brains and things like that. Some of those things do come in peace, because they came to do away with a lot of wickedness. If you really go back and watch certain movies where certain aliens are there, they will um, they'll fight for the people who are being wronged, and they'll fight for the people who are being done incorrectly, and that are being done unjustly. All right, the people, they'll fight for those individuals. All right, so they're not all bad, but the ones that are doing the gang stalking, particularly, intergalactic, interdimensional, demonic aliens, and or you could just call it spirits if you want, but you can't see it, and you don't know what it is. This sound, I know it sounds wild, but the truth is stranger than fiction. All right, and they spy on you because the most thing that the most thing that these entities want is a body, and they don't have a body, and they're jealous of people who can do good, people who are righteous, people who have good hearts. They're jealous of these things, and they take over people's spirit, and they take over people's body, and it's like they're hacking their mind. All right, and the thing is, they are able to, like, through TV and things like that, people who are low vibrational, they are all like, it's a lot of people who are possessed than you would think. And this is why when you go to certain places, you try to escape these kinds of things, and the same things will happen. You'll be like, yo, I'm in a whole nother state. How is this continuing to happen? I'm in a whole nother area. Like, some people, they think they're being, some people think they're chipped, and it's like, it's I mean, I'm not bypassing that. Maybe some people have been chipped. All right, maybe some people have been hit with a microchip. All right, you have some people have had certain operations and things like that. Maybe they did slip something in somebody. I'm not discounting that. All right, I'm not discounting any of it. I would say it's a little bit of both. It's on the spiritual side, and it's also on, some agency side. It's also on some technology side. It's also on some uh you know some microchipping stuff. All right, I mean, they are trying to put chips in people, right? put this chip in you and pay for everything. All right, so it's not too far off. They do put chips in some people, and they also use that V2K, that voice to skull technology. All right, and some people feel that they've been hit with that. But on a deeper side of things, yo, it's more spiritual than it is technological. But they do have technology. But they have technology in the form of advanced black magic. All right, like, yo, this is advanced and enhanced black magic. It's certain things that will possess them that know these kinds of information because they're watching you through the spirit realm. All right, they're watching you interdimensionally. They'll hop into this person, hop into that person. They're overlapping universes, because everybody is their own universe. Just like there's a universe, everyone is their own universe. You live in your own world. And the thing is, they're jealous because you have a body. The most thing that these demonic entities want is a body. They're jealous that they don't have one. Somebody out here trying to make up for something. Anyway, yo, they possess people that are around you, and you think the person is aware of it, but yo, these people are possessed. You got to keep that in mind, and that's why they know not what they do. You cannot be mad at the actual person. The person is on a low vibration, and it's like certain things you learn, certain things you elevate and you grow. All right, you elevate yourself, you advance your knowledge, and man, the Bible's not lying. Like, yo, when you increase your knowledge, like your sorrows increase also, because it's just like it's no turning back once you learn certain things and once you see things the way that they are. And it's like, yo, like this is why it's hard for people to understand and grasp the type of things that you understand and what you know to be real. It's like, yo, we know they're possessed, but it's like, by what? It's like, what is this person being possessed by? The person is being possessed by, like, yo, a demon. All right, and what man, I really don't feel comfortable saying it too many times. All right, because I don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose you. But yo, it's demonic aliens doing the gang stalking. All right, and it's certain agencies that follow certain people and things like that. But you have to ask yourself, do you have any enemies? Is there anybody out to get you? All right, some of us are stalked by exes who pay people to do this and people to do that. So it is people, but still, for those people to even be on that level of thinking to do that to a person and to not be able to let someone go, yo, the person that you're dating probably was inhabited by those type of spirits. These demonic alien type spirits, these demonic alien type entities, they want a body. They want a body. They don't have one, so they have to possess others. They have to possess somebody's spirit. They have to take over somebody else's body. All right, and when people do black magic, they gain a few things. They may gain some things, but what gains a person the world to lose their soul? These people's souls become taken over and inhabited. All right, and they allow themselves to have demons live inside them. It is what it is, y'all. All right, and that is how they're able to know these things about you. And I know if you're like me, if you experience certain things I've experienced, you're like, yo, how the heck do you know these things? All right, I know, I done opened up a whole new conversation on this channel with this one. But it is what it is. We knew we were being possessed by something. I mean, not, excuse me, forgive me, Lord. All right, we know what we're being possessed by, the Holy Spirit. All right, yo, we knew that they were possessed by something. All right, we know we got God in us. All right, there's demonic possession, and then there's righteous possession. And hey, I know I got God in me. All right, but yo, we knew that we knew that they were possessed by something. We knew that they were possessed by something. All right. We knew that they were possessed by something. I know some people are going to be able to be like, yo, I already knew. I knew. That's cool. All right, but yo, I can't know everything. I can't know everything, but you can learn. All right. And the thing is, you could actually even, I mean, it's some things that you could say. I wouldn't be as vain as that, but you could say you could make some affirmations to where you tell yourself you're smart and intelligent in these things, because look, there is a positive, there's something called a group think. There's something called a group mind. All right, there is a universal mind to where we are all connected to. It's called infinite intelligence. Infinite intelligence, not just what you want to know. Infinite intelligence, not just what you like to know. Infinite intelligence, not just the good things. Infinite intelligence, not just righteous things. Infinite intelligence. That means there's a righteous side and there's a wicked side. It's duality, yin and yang. And you're not supposed to be ignorant to Satan and his devices. All right. And man, these people are being inhabited by demonic aliens. All right. It's certain entities that got these people possessed, and that's what is possessing them. And even if you don't want to go as far as to say demonic entities, demonic aliens or alien demons. If that's too far out for you, they're being possessed by entities. They are being possessed by entities. It's entities that are inhabiting their body, their mind, and their spirit. It's causing them to act funny. It's causing them to malfunction. That's why people will act certain ways around you, and you're like, yo, why the heck are they acting like that? Like, what in me is bringing these things out of these people? And it's your righteous mindset, your righteous thinking. It's your spirit. It's the God in you. It's everything we already know and that we've already discussed. You know what causes people to act a certain way, but it's not the people acting a certain way all the time. People do get jealous, yes, but depending on the level of jealousy, it's like sometimes people are so jealous. It's like, yo, this person is possessed by something. This person is possessed by Satan. This person is possessed by the devil. This person got an evil, wicked spirit on them. And what is the evil, wicked spirit on them? Yo, it's an entity. It is an entity, and the entity is taking over them, and the entity is doing all the work through them because they want a body. That's the main thing that they want. They want to be like you. They want to be in human form, but they can't. They can't be in human form, and that's why these people will act all weird. They get around you, and it's like, yo, it's not even normal behavior. It's like, yo, this person doesn't even know what they're doing. It's like the person doesn't even know what they're doing. All right, anybody that knows movies on these type of subjects, go back and rewatch those movies. All right, anybody that's watched movies on these kinds of things, go back and watch these movies. I'm about to go back and watch me a plethora of movies. I don't watch too much TV, but I'm about to go back and watch me some movies, because some of these movies, they hit home on some of these subjects, and it's like, how could they make a movie about it? Where are they getting the information from? And they say that Hollywood belongs to the devil or something like that. All right, they say all that stuff is Hollywood's evil and all these things. So it's like, where are they getting this information from? Where are they getting the ideas for these stories from? Somebody got to get this information from somewhere. All right, there's nothing new under the sun. What they're going to do has already been done. There's nothing new under the sun. But that's why strangers know certain things about you. They'll know what you did last summer. All right, they'll know what you did yesterday. They'll know what you ate for dinner last night. And it's like, yo, how are they watching me through the blinds? Are they putting a camera in my crib? Are they watching me through my phone? In some cases, they will use your technology against you. If your stuff is turning on its own, if your stuff is turning off with a full battery, and there's no whatchamacallit, there's no there's no, what do they call those things? There's no updates. All right, you may have to go phone shopping. All right, you may have to get you some new items. All right, but yo, it is what it is, y'all. These entities have possessed these people, and the jealousy is coming from them. All right, when they are jealous of you, they open portals for themselves. When they don't work on themselves and they end up low vibrational, they open portals for themselves. All right, when they watch certain content and they stay on a certain vibration, they open portals for themselves into themselves, and they end up becoming inhabited by these kinds of spirits, and they take over them and they do their bidding for them. Like, yo, they'll do things that just make you scratch your head. It's like, yo, and you like, this is why people will say that they're robots and things like that. And this is why people will say that they're what's that word? Crap. What's that word, man? Ah, dang, I'm mad. It's on the tip of my tongue. I know what it is. What's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Dang, it's gonna come to me after the video. I don't want to hold the video on too much longer because it's almost over. But NPCs, look at God. All right, yo, they're NPCs. All right, non-playable characters. And the reason why it's a non-playable character, yo, look at God. All right, man, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff on this channel. All right, we're going to talk about anything we want to talk about. We're going to talk about good, positive things, but people need to know what's really going on. And like now you know, if you didn't already know. All right, what is an entity? What is an entity? All right, an entity is something that's interdimensional, intergalactic. All right, it's intergalactic. Shout out to the Beastie Boys. All right, it's intergalactic. All right, they're making people like robots, and that's why the people that are stalking you, they're like robots. All right, they're doing the same thing on cue. All right, you could I mean, me personally, I could tell, man. Once so many things happen to you, you could just tell by how somebody's moving. And I'm like, yo, that's a demon in that person. And it's like you'll think it's an actual person and be mad because this person keeps doing something to you, but it's not the person. The person isn't doing anything. That person was gone a long time ago. That person is gone. Even when the demons leave them, they're still on a low vibrational level. They're still on a level to where, yo, they're trapped in the matrix. And they're another reason why they're upset at you is because you're awake and you can see. You're awake and you can see, and they're trying to attack you and knock you back into the matrix, but you just won't go. You don't learn too much. God showed you too much. Your eyes have been opened to too much. You're aware of too many things that they don't understand that when they attack you and do things like that, it doesn't just lower your vibration from you becoming upset over the things that they're doing, but it also raises your awareness to what's going on around you. It raises your consciousness to what's going on around you. You're not dumb. If you watch this video up until this point, you're very intelligent and extremely intelligent and very smart. All right, it's no more underestimating ourselves. It's no more thinking that it's something wrong with us or that we're crazy. Yo, we're not crazy, man. And I know people say, I know I'm not, I knew I wasn't, I knew I was. But yo, for anybody out there doubting themselves, you're really not. All right, some people, maybe it's people out there that know more than me. All right, I'm sure, obviously, but you get what I'm saying. But it's like when you are coming into your awakening and you're becoming aware of these kinds of things, it's like now I know some people in the comment section are going to be like, oh, you're here, brother. And like, yo, it's like, they like when the dude took the red pill, like, yo, I done had me some more red pills. All right, because yeah, I've been I'm aware of certain things now, and it's like in the knowledge is the red pill. Knowledge is in the form of knowledge is the red pill. Knowledge is the red pill. Knowledge is the red pill. And it's like, as weird as coincidences and things are like this, like, yo, people in like fraternal orders and groups, like, man, they'll be in the high, like, these kinds of people will be in the highest kind of group to the lowest kind of group. All right, they participate in like human sacrifice and things like that. All right, and drinking blood and blood sacrifice and all these kinds of things. All right, some of these people are in, like I said, fraternal orders. Like, yo, the other day I was waiting for a ride, and as soon as the light stops, and it's just weird because I was doing certain things that day. All right, it's just weird that I was doing certain things that day. And a vehicle, you know how you're waiting out, you're standing outside or whatever, and you know it's a line of cars. The one that was directly across from me, this person looks over at me, and I look at them, and I'm like, don't want to give this. I'm enjoying myself, so I gave the person a head nod. The person looks at me like, and then looks back, they pulled off, and you already know what was on the back of their license plate. Somebody put it in the comment section. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash the like button, smash the share button. It's about to get even more real and weird and strange, folks. But hey, that's what it's all about, and I'm glad y'all are here for it. All right, I don't want to lose you. All right, I hope I didn't lose anybody, and I hope you're still here with me. All right, y'all put it in the comments if you're still here with me. I'd like to see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light. We out.